Today, we're going to take a look at a property report in New Jersey to give you an example of the information that you can find within GeoData Plus. The first thing that you'll see is a photo of the property. This can include one or more photos, and those can include both interior and exterior photos, as you can see. To the right of that, you have your embedded map with your different map layers, which contain both your satellite view as well as your flood layer, which will show where your different flood zones are located. Below, you have your flood zone section, which includes a link to the FEMA flood map for the area. You also have your land section. This will give you your lot size, square footage, and acreage. Your legal description is in the center, along with, to the right of that, your ownership summary. Your ownership summary will provide you with the owner on record, which can include multiple owners, as you see here, along with the address that they have on file. Below, you have your building details, things such as your year built, stories, construction. Your interior details will include your square footage on the property. And at the bottom down here, you have your most recent listing on the property and the information that was included with that listing. To the left, you have your taxes and assessment, which will also include the classification of the property, in this case, a single family residence. Your sound score was a company that was able to calculate how loud a property is, and they break that down to a couple different types of noise. We'll also provide you with the listed telephone number at the property. Your market activity will reflect both your current and previous listings on the property. We will also give you the sales history, and this will include all sales at this property, including information such as your sales date, recorded date, buyer, seller, as well as your sales price and document ID. And as you can see in this example, there are two different color distinctions that we use to highlight specific types of sales. The first are any in yellow. We highlight these as potential flips. And what we consider a potential flip is any property that sells more than once within a 1-year period of time. The second type, or any in this kind of darker green over here, we highlight these as potential distress sales. And that just means that this property could have sold as a result of a auction or other kind of foreclosure related circumstances. Below that, you'll have the mortgage information, which will show any mortgages that have been taken out at this property. Gives you information such as your date, position, amount, type, as well as your lender. Now, on any mortgage that has not yet been satisfied, we will also provide you with an estimated mortgage balance as well. And if you were wondering, the mortgages that are showing in this example in orange just reflect that that mortgage was taken out prior to the most recent sale on the property. Below that, you have your foreclosure activity. This will reflect any kind of previous auctions or list pendants that have been taken out. When you hit these plus signs off to the right, it will give you additional details, as you see here. And last but not least, on the property report, we're going to provide you with automated valuation models. Now, we work with a couple of different companies, in this case, Quantarium and Atom Data. They're going to provide you with an automated valuation on the property, which includes both their value, high, low ranges, along with their confidence score. Now, a couple of other features that you have available to you on the property report. Down here in this lower left-hand corner, you have your recent searches. This is basically keeping a log of the different addresses that you've been going to in case you need to quickly jump back to a previous property. You could also start typing in an address in this box up top here, and you get the drop down. You can select the property that you're interested in from there. We can go back. We could do a new search. We could also print this report. We also give you the ability to share a property report by clicking right here where it says share. And this will create a public URL for this property report. Definitely feel free to check out our video on sharing property reports through GeoData Plus. Lastly, you have the ability to do sales comparables by clicking right here where it says sales comparables. And feel free to check out our video on doing sales comparables within GeoData Plus.